Obviously with the pick, and immediately Simple looking to throw some disrespect into the ring as he rushes down through mid. Now Dexter will respond with 2. However, Simple in the back line represents a real problem for Espada here. Dexter was the man that Blade said to keep an eye on here for the Espada side, and maybe with good reason. He's able to get 3 in this pistol round, but it is still NaVi picking it up at the very end. Yeah, Flamey and a Boomich here ready to try and hold down the fort, but they've only got 10 seconds on this clock on the Espada side, so they've got to pick up the pace or else they might be in for a world of hurt. And it looks like it might be the latter option. They get the bomb down. Salvik spinning to win, but not winning with the spin, as this round will elude Espada. Patsy is allowed to stay alive, and he does manage to hold on to a famine. Oh, but Simple and his orb here lying in wait. Flamey at the back of the site, and together they've turned this in favor of NaVi. Flashbangs in for Simple to try and help Flamey out. His nade will deal with Dima. And Patsy, look out, my friend. Gets tagged there through the coffin. Simple doing a lot of damage to make this round feel and fall even further in favor of NaVi. Patsy somehow gets out past that nade and now tries to creep into CT. They don't know he's here, and he might be able to catch a bit of a timing now. Players had already crossed past CT, past the trees, so Patsy might go unchecked here, and it is Perfecto running into the site that clears it. Defuse going to come on in. NaVi, they'll take a 4.
Into this one, they realize it's a possibility, but they don't know. They are being rushed through their own spawn. Sophic is being loud. Flamey's waiting for it on an up angle. He lines up 2. Trade is in, and they've got the kill towards B as well. Dima finding Boomich at the back of the bomb site and giving room to Espada.
That they don't approach a game versus a team like Espada any different.
Espada come in at number 9 out of 12 in the rankings, and NaVi, of course, number 1. So, yeah, that's an idea of where things rank up right now. And Espada are running into the meat grinder that is this heavy A-side setup. The crossfire is there, whiff shots from Electronic and Flamey, but it's going to be a recovery from Perfecto. 4 off of the back of the site, hiding in the corner, and he's going to smoke himself off as well. There should be a gun available for him to grab in that smoke, and an AK picked up, an ace on the cards, and Dexter has a lot to do.
Is Perfecto going to get the ace? He certainly could. Now he knows where Dexter is, and almost. You know what, Perfecto, man? We'll count that as the ace, just for you. Well done.
He's hanging around. He's considering it. His rotate's going to be fast, and he can flash players back in if they get smoked off. Simple looking to fight, though, as the players climb up and above. Dima caught out of the air. Simple saves Flamey's life, and he does a little bit more as well. Finally traded by the AWP, and the man at the back is gone as well. Boomich flying through the air, and 8 seconds left. The bomb just getting planted in the nick of time. It's a 2-on-3 retake for NaVi, and no utility to do it.
So definitely not ideal here for NaVi. A second round on the board for Espada.
We might have a game on our hands. Looks like it's going to be a B presence here in a heavy fashion for the side of Espada. Boomich only good for 1 before he goes down, and now this defense just falls on Flamey inside of the site. He's trying to find his way around the smoke, playing through the oranges, and before you know it, he's pushed through, looks for the CZ, and it's Patsy on the case. They're going to get a bomb plan out of this with ease.
Oh dear, still a retake though. NaVi are here and they're considering it. Util and a kit. Simple's found Sophic. Patsy has got to be very careful on these refaces. Simple is ready with the scout. It may not be an AWP, but it's still dangerous. And this is what is winning rounds for Espada. This exact smoke thrown once again at the feet of Simple.
Yeah, this is where, like, usually, you know, if you're on the T side of Hugo, I think he could be right there, right? At least with how things are positioned right now. And that smoke only reinforces this idea that they're looking to split mid to B. Electronic, or Simple rather, goes back into the A bomb site, and that allows a pathway here through CT spawn. But 10 seconds, my word. Yeah. Time is of the essence. Molotov hasn't found any damage onto Flamey. There's just not enough time. Yeah, there just wasn't enough time to begin with, even though they run all the way there.
The confusion for me is sending the bomb.
Maybe both players away, I'm going to say. Like, yeah, Boomich does decide to float around. He started to run back to CT. Now, they've left the 1 player without any utility here at the B bomb site. But might not matter for Boomich. They go ahead and feed him some kills anyway. Now repositioning over here to the coffins. And this man is good for another. That's 3 kills from Boomich on the solo B site hold with no utility. Once again, these deep smokes have gone down to deny the retake. And now NaVi group up at Ruins and CT to attempt this retake.
Yeah, they got to go faster. The molly's really good. It's going to push Dexter back, and he smoked off the spawn, giving Patsy the room to fight Coffins, but they've gone through it. Simple has no fear. Electronics found a second kill, and through the edge of the smoke, Simple will close the round. The retake is down for NaVi.
A B execute looking to be on the cards for NaVi. Boomich, only good for 1 this time around. Flamey is the man having to stand and deliver. Flash is thrown in from Simple, and it leaves everybody blind. Dexter's able to win out the head-to-head. Patsy, in the meantime, coming in on this lurk and dealing with Perfecto. Now leaves Simple at this B site with Electronic.
Ooh.
And Simple's managed to go ahead and deal with the players in the pit. He's sticking the defuse. Patsy's got to go fast, and he gets around the corner in time. But Simple gets off the defuse, digs him down. And a 9th round on the board for NaVi.
Lasso themselves a 6th. Make it a little bit easier when they switch over to the CT side. Either way, the hit's on. It's going to be on the A site. Bomb waiting in tow up in top middle. And Perfecto has the off angle, but the swing is from Boomich. He comes out in a big way. Only gets 1, but that doesn't matter. Trades certainly have gone on the way of NaVi, even though we are at 2v2. Low health here for the remaining members of Espada. It's just Dima. He's going to catch the bullet of Electronic. And it ends in a comic fashion.
Patsy's got Julies, and I'm a fan.
I love that. I love that. Come on. Oh, that's a bit... Come on, Dima, man.
Why'd you have to do it like this?
Clearing out now pretty deep down Banana. He's seen that there's no one there, and he also got a kill here earlier in the round. So finally, we have this rotation coming through, but it is going to take a while for Espada. Now, I like this idea of a double pit setup, because what just happened there is...
He doesn't believe it, does he? Or has he lost his gun? Flamey!
Flamey, where's it gone? Where's the gun gone? Oh, he's found it. He's found the gun. Oh, no, but he's also found Dexter. And dearie me, Flamey has really messed that round up. Perfecto is gone. Boomich. Oh, no, it's all gone wrong.
Let's just, you know, if we can, if we could just get...
Oh, there it is.
See you later, Dima.
Get him out. That's the Simple effect, isn't it? Just this hero AK, safe position, takes a kill.
God, this could still get really out of hand for Espada if they're not careful. And, uh-oh, that's it. That's it. This is it getting really out of hand now for Espada. They weren't careful.
Yeah,
and this is the save. They've already kind of had to come to terms with that here at the A-bomb site.
And, you know, you get, sometimes you see something really cool on the CT side, you just use it against them in the second half. So, fast up Banana, but into the Molotov. It's up to jump shots. It's dangerous. Sophic with a grenade. It could be great, but they could capitalize on the back of it. Where's the kill for NaVi? They just let him jiggle, they let him wiggle, and they let him get away with a double. Dexter peeking middle as well will find a further kill for Espada, and NaVi have just been pugged out of this round.
That coffin smoke comes in now, and that not going to keep Sophic at bay. He might look to push through it, hiding in the smoke. Likely going to wait for contact to be made by this MP9 player. And now that Flamey is fixated on him, Sophic has pushed through that smoke, gets into the bomb site, and puts a 7th round up on the board for Espada.
So you want to check that out if you want to get some saves on. Tune in the B stream, but don't turn us off. Just Control-T. And here we go. Finnegan almost getting that shot there onto Boomich.
Uh-oh.
What a disaster. They're going to be able to get this bomb down, guys.
Oh, Sophic trying to save the day, but he can't. Boomich, 1v1 now. He's got himself 3 to make this happen. And now just Dima to beat. Boomich has spotted him, throws this smoke, and takes the fight immediately after. Boomich, he's going to say, Dima, you want to come for the kill? You got to come get me. And Boomich does not fall.
How can we lose this?
He holds his own. And how do you lose?
Finnegan as well. It's a 2-man setup. But NaVi, they're not going through the smoke. They're not going through the spawn. They're going to hit A. They're using that smoke as a fake to wrap. Sophic caught in the apartments by jumping Mac 10, and NaVi have taken the site.
Just like that. You can tell they kind of had an inkling of perhaps to go off into CT, but it wasn't on the cards. They get the bomb down, and that does set us up for a 4v3. First kill going the way of Dexter. Simple out of the equation. But a big grenade is a response, and Dexter is going to be...
He's got to run apartments if he wants to keep on to his AK. That's a great play for Finnegan.
They do keep 2 players there to sell this fake while the rest of the gang go back. Now try and take this top B control.
Bye-bye.
And they do get rewarded with a kill from it. Dima goes down. And now at this point for NaVi, they can go to either bomb site. You know, the pressure's kind of off, especially with Flamey putting up that kill over at the A side of the map. That has very much split this defense of Espada up. Dexter trying to play with timings, trying to get into the apartments, and he does find himself in the boiler now. Ooh. Electronic really might make this place boiling as it heats up a little too hot for Dexter. Rotation in from Sotfik and Finnegan over here towards the A bomb site, but they're both getting cut down. They're both getting dealt with. Finnegan, now they know he's here, and this bomb just goes back to B. Doesn't even have to come in as Electronic solidifies map point there. Ooh, they get one, but yeah, Simple is there, ready to trade that one out. NaVi still set a man up, but a lot of damage done onto Perfecto and Electronic. This round is not going to be quick nor easy for NaVi.
But that flash makes him tuck back below. NaVi have got a player in the site. They can just wait on Flamey. He's going to get a kill eventually because Sparta don't expect a man to be this deep out of nowhere. And now Finnegan, he has got to hold the line on his own. Bomb drop, that's something. 10 seconds. Finnegan stalling out here. He may have done something for the team. Plant coming in another corner. He could wall bang it, but there is cover this time, and he doesn't want to take the fight. Waiting for his rotate, who is still dead. Patsy coming in from long, and well, that map won't last long. NaVi make a quick work.
The T side, yeah, the odds from GG Bet very, very one-sided, and justifiably so. A fast ramp play from Espada, and already Flamey has removed one from the equation. His USP heating up now as he lives up to his name. Flamey. Flame in the name, fire in the game. 3 kills for him, and NaVi gonna get that pistol round on the board.
Let's get this one started.
That's already not a good Henry impression.
I hate doing them. I can't do them.
I can't.
It's almost like we're 2 entirely different people.
Stop blowing my mind! Over here with the scout outside, he's going to shut down 2, and he's looking to bring the heat.
What?
Simple with the scout, showing absolutely no signs of slowing down over here outside. And now for Sotfik and Dima in a 2-on-5. They're going to have to slow this one down if they want to have any hopes of salvaging something here in this round. Flamey is at ramp, holding down the angle, and one by one, they trickle in. Sotfik will manage a kill, and that's at least an M4 retrieve, something a little bit extra to work with here. He is now more well-armed than anyone on NaVi, but it's the lack of HP that might cause some problems. Now, a second kill presents itself to Sotfik down here at the B site.
Oh. He's trying to throw it out the map. Oh
come on,
my.
Come on. No,
Wait,
no.
Can you not? Because the body fell, but the gun didn't. Is that blocked off or something? I swear you could.
Oh, Simple.
Oh, and another kill for Simple. Showing absolutely no signs of slowing down is that man. And that's kind of what we expect. Flamey over here at the ramp side, but guess who's already here? Already moved into position with the AWP. Ooh, that's close. Watch out, Espada. Simple has a nasty habit of getting away with things that should not be doable by any human being.
Ooh, the flashes as well. Finnegan swings, the doors open, they try and double, make it a triple peek, but there's 3 players in NaVi ready to receive. Simple can trade that one out and put them in a 2-on-1. Dexter, we know he's good. Do NaVi know he's here? Yes, they've got the spray and they've got the trade. Simple, of course, with 4. No surprises here. And so he bails. Flamey on B, looks away at the wrong time. They're all over the site now. They're rushing him down. It's unfortunate for Flamey, a double opener for Espada. Finally a round in the palm of their hand.
Yeah, B-site control going their way, and it's only Simple left in the blink of an eye. Everyone else on NaVi falters. And Simple looking to protect his KD, retreating now from outside. He's 12-0 right now. Electronic just pulls off the angle, just decides to leave, and now Tuck's tail hides up here on the rafters. He's going to need some support from Simple as they try and cross into the bomb site. A bomb plant might get found here at bare minimum for Espada, but it's only Dexter left. If you've blinked, then you've probably missed it. A 1v5 required here, and he does deal with Boomich on the initial peak, but now that element of surprise is out the window. Ooh, he does get into the vents, but Perfecto saw him, and he's not ready for a man coming in through the secret. NaVi is down through secret. One man he might have something to say about that, though, is Simple, who's already on the angle. Dropping that smoke buys him more time and shuts down this B site to Espada. 15-0 on the board is Simple. And so you understand why Espada are trying to avoid him at all costs in this round. Boomich is going to hear these players coming up through secret, going to call for these rotations from the rest of NaVi. That molly is a little too shallow, and so Boomich is allowed to stay here, but they do have him trapped. The kills come in, but they go left and right, and this leaves Simple in a 1v2 clutch. This is where we're either going to see him win this 1v2 down at the B bomb site. Oh dear, Sophic gets deleted, and now Dexter versus Simple. Simple winning the first in the 1v2, but not the second, and he gets his first death here and now in round number 7.
But we're going to need a little bit more behind that point. Electronic on B. Oh, the boost, and it's excellent. Electronic playing passive is not safe in the stairwell. Finnegan's got a quick B pick, and I love the pace. Again, Espada, they do it once more. They get a kill, and they instantly rush off the back of it, taking that lower site. And this is the round. There's nothing NaVi can do about it. But he is just waiting, and Perfecto might meet him outside. Not the way he wanted that one to go. Dima's got the kill. Boomich upgrading his gun to an AK as a weapon for Simple. If only he was a little bit closer. He's on the ramp. He's found one of his own, but it's still going to be around for Espada. That's what matters most. But even though I say that, Sophic is hunting.
Yeah, you know, Espada, they might be giving Simple. That needs to hold true in this round if NaVi you want to start to put some more rounds up on the board and deny this lead to Espada. But the big hitter for NaVi has already been bested by Dexter. Dima drops Flamey at the ramp, and Espada have got the B bomb site.
Oh man, that couldn't get any more wrong there on the ramp. And as much as Boomich wanted to try to bring this one back, it's not going to be the case. Electronic goes all in on the decon peak. It's just Perfecto. He's going to be trying to back out with this M4 in his hands. And that's going to be another one for Espada.
Flamey now has Simple boosted up on the boxes. Now, a double ramp setup is not something we've seen from NaVi before, and they don't check for Simple. That allows him and Flamey to get 2 between them. Finnegan will get that trade at the very, very least. We had Western music. We could cue that up right now. Oh, Flamey's Deagle. Only good for another, but it's still 2 kills for Flamey, and that might be enough. Now, Electronic, whenever these B plays have come in, it feels like he just runs out decon and dies in the majority of these rounds. So let's see if this one pans out a little bit differently. He backs off, tries to regroup with Boomich, but he will meet his maker. 2 kills to his name right now. He needs to double that scoreline if he wants to pick this round up for NaVi. Now, both these players are very, very low on the other side, but Dexter holds down the line. 9 on the board.
Playing close, that smoke fading, and he's about to see them lining up utility. Bomb drop, all the info in the world with the resmoke down as well. Boomich knows, and he stopped them from committing. One by one, Espada will fall as they try and take this A site, and now it's up to Dexter and Finnegan to 2-on-5 this bad boy.
Yeah, Flamey holding down ramp, gets the information that they're here, and now these rotations coming through preemptively for NaVi. Electronic set up in the double doors. Does see Dexter not able to chain together the kill, but Flamey will.
The T side is not an easy job, but NaVi known to, well, be pretty good on Nuke. And Simple, pretty good all round. And he's found the first in the yard this time. Dexter getting the trade, but he's not going to find the second player getting Hellside. He's got to deal with that. Oh, jump across the ramp, the escape, the old switcheroo, and Perfecto's dropped a player on ramp. So Boomich has gone all the way from outside, down ramp towards B, and he's here with the bomb in tow as well. Patsy has to hold the line on his own, and now it's Dexter in the clutch. He's had a great game so far, but this would be so much to ask for. Missed shots from behind, he's still alive, low HP on Perfecto.
And now we continue down the path that is watching Dexter just try to put some of them away. Wasn't a whole lot of opportunity there for him to defuse the bomb.
And in terms of, I don't know, I mean, maybe I'm just reading into this matchup.
What? He just got a collat with a
collateral dig shot from Sophic. You absolutely love to see that.
Right.
Well,
okay, yeah, sure.
Cool.
I mean,
so
you know.
That there was basically a full eco from Espada, and they find the round.
They know they have someone trapped in the garage, and that's what Espada are focusing on dealing with one by one. As Dexter gets caught, he can't move out of the way. Simple does get Dima down, and Boomich just followed up. The AWP removed. NaVi hang outside. They look for fights, and the fights are fantastic for them. Patsy alone in A, and Boomich making sure they can't come up the vent. That's where Finnegan wants to go. Maybe the smoke would be the play, but his escape has been cut off as well. Secret is being watched, and it seems that NaVi do have a 9th round in them.
5 on 4, and this is a lot of weight off the shoulders of NaVi in this round. Right now, they can ease back into whatever this game plan was towards outside. Maybe not the results they were hoping for, but Flamey works hard to keep this in the advantage of NaVi. Patsy chases him down. The lineup is almost in for Sophic. Simple and Perfecto, a 2-on-2. This was a 4-on-5 for Espada that they've been able to turn into a doable, a more than doable round. Simple has made a lot of noise. Oh, Dima checks him. Low HP on Simple, and he's not able to win that out. Now it falls to Perfecto.
The other window wasn't broken, but he chose to break it. Like, he's looking for fights. He's been very loud about this, but this is a dangerous play. 15 seconds, and he's got to kill them both, really. There's one, turns around, and Patsy is quick. Saves Espada.
Simple, first man in, and is able to deal with Finnegan almost immediately. Now trying to pick the pace up, trying to secure this A bomb site. Simple's been used to doing heavy lifting, and that needs to continue in this round now. Electronic does get that trade onto Sophic, but up through the vent, Dima goes. Very little time left. Simple has his teammates back covered, and he might do enough in this round. Almost single-handedly to make the magic happen. They boosted up, but they haven't seen Dima wrapping close. Simple has a hunch, but a hunch is not enough. Perfecto swings wide and can't get the trade. Espada 13 on the board. A convincing victory over NaVi when it is just Simple showing up, right? Even if you think back to that like dreaded game in the Pro League where Simple drops what, like 54 kills versus Big and then loses that map. It still went to overtime, right? It was still very, very close, and that's because Simple can do things in the server that make him count for almost like 2 or 3 guys. And so Espada are doing a great job of making this look convincing, but in this round it's turned very, very sour, very, very quickly. Dexter is left in the clutch. It was a 1-on-3, he's turned into a 1v2, or Perfecto rather, look to exit and join up with the man back in Hut. Instead he hangs around, holds onto the heavens, and he can't. Is a no-go right now. There's still a player at ramp. And so they try and hit A, they try and go up the vent. 20 seconds, they run into Patsy, they do best him. Electronic able to deal with Finnegan. There had to be a change in plan there from NaVi, and it's that decision to go up through the vents that rewards them handsomely. They read that entire situation very, very well, and now they get that bomb planted in a 3-on-2 post-plant.
They're going to have to save their guns. That AWP, it finds first blood, it finds nothing post that. Deem is dead as well outside, and Dexter's trying to hold onto this gun at such a fast pace. It's a risky play, but it works wonders. And NaVi, 12 rounds. And they're going to be going for a top hit. And this could be a round for Espada. That flash is so good for NaVi that it hits Patsy. It makes a lot of noise, and Boomich is going to be able to find him. More players on the site, though. Espada are stacked up here, and NaVi are walking into it. They've been stalled out by the Molotovs. Do they still want to commit, or do they want to dive down vents instead and take lower? That seems to be the play. It's a safe one for NaVi, but those rotates have come through. Dexter's here, only good for 1. Simple holding the lobby. He's dropped 2 more on rotation. They can go back up the vents if they please, and that would be the call to make, because Demons come from the ramp room to here, and NaVi, I love it, playing with their food. Up, down, back, forth, left. A huge lead on back-to-back maps versus Astralis.
Not ideal.
Oh, that works. Sure.
Ooh, cool. There it is. Maybe it is the setup you want to walk into if your name just happens to be Electronic. As he deals with both the players down on B, NaVi are quick to move into this vacant property. The landlord has kicked out these old tenants, and now NaVi go moving in with that bomb. They're going to get it set up down towards the B bomb site. Dima trying to deal with Flamey still outside, and he does get that kill. So now a 3-on-3 afforded to Espada here at round 29, 14 all. And it's at this point that one of these teams reaches map point. Will it be match and series point for NaVi, or a chance at a third for Espada? All 3 players coming in through the ramp, and Electronic, he's waited all game long for a big moment. 4 kills in this round to solidify a 15th for NaVi. It's match and series point.
situation, that is. That's 15-14. So now would be the time to pull one of those tricks out of your bag. Boomich with a kill onto Dexter. Simple is going to get caught off guard. And that is going to prove to be a big problem.
Yeah, it's a nice off-angle Finnegan. Simple looks towards the fence and gets caught. Flamey opens up onto A, and Na'Vi, they're going to get wrapped. This is the bomb as well. Patsy's dropped it as a second player that's so low. Patsy's stalling 20 seconds, and an expert play. Boomich is caught on the site. Perfecto rather. Flamey get gone as well, and Espada have done it. They've taken us to overtime.
For an A-site play, Boomich has made noise getting into the garage. Dima now knows and is wrapping onto him. Boomich just turns around. He has an inkling and gets brought down to 1 point of health in the process. Still deals with the man outside. This A-play looking to come in. Mollied out is Finnegan. Patsy up above, hidden, tucks himself in. Perfecto hasn't checked it, and Patsy is allowed to rain down death. Finnegan still here, and still a problem. Na'Vi, they try and get down through the vents, but it's Flamey and Boomich on 101 points of health between them.
I think Flamey's just going to send Boomich out on his own and let Boomich die here, and then Espada won't expect a second player, you would think. Let's see. They're going to tap the bottom. They're sticking it. They're on the defuse. Got to spam the smoke. Wrong side, wrong side. Flamey! He's not going to be able to stop it. The defuse comes through. Both players die for Na'Vi, and
poised brilliantly to go for an A-side play, but you're right? This secret crossfire with main. Dexter gives up his position, and Boomich does find Sophic immediately. That is huge, because now this position of Electronic in Heaven is so valuable to Na'Vi. Electronic can have this whole round dead to rights, and indeed he does. 2 kills up in Heaven, and Dexter, all that's left to do is hold on to this AWP. A 16th will be found for Na'Vi.
When he goes for that secret peek, Na'Vi, they see him, he misses his shot, he can't go back in. But he might have let Na'Vi back in with an unnecessary smoke push. He can't afford to make these mistakes versus this team, but Demon does pick it up down on B. Another 2-on-3 for Na'Vi. And do they want to commit to this lower site with the rotations already having come through?
Close the door! Playing around with the door. Hold on!
What? Flamey just stuck it?
He gets the bomb planted, balls of steel on Flamey, but oh, it all falls apart for Na'Vi in the post plant.
A little bit of forward positioning on Dima, and Patsy's able to swing should he run into any contact. That's going to be Perfecto, peeking out from behind the silo, finds Dima with ease. The rest of the squad's here. Perfecto with 2. Holding the fort down, holding the line. But Dexter, with this AWP, he's going to have something to say about it. And for the time being, he's going to look to grab that bomb and get it planted here. Spot up. Not going to make that happen, though. This upper hit did not go well.
From Molotoving off the bounce spots, like on top of red, but it's a fast A play. It's a fake with those outside smokes. Again, they try and force a rotate of Na'Vi out of the A site. They do a good job, but Electronic lines them up through the smoke. 2 players in just a couple of bullets. Sophic coming in on a flank. Boomich is going to trade for the door. It's a smoke spray for Boomich with 2 again. Sophic in a clutch. He's been so good, and this is going to be a lot to ask of him. 7 HP, and Simple again in the lobby with the one-on-one.
Has to deliver. He's all alone at the B side of the map. He needs at least 1 if this wants to be an easier round for Na'Vi. Here's the double door swing. The bomb is dropped. Simple getting pressured, but he answers the call, doubling up. Flamey's in on the rotation, and a missed shot from Dexter costs them this round. Na'Vi, they take this series.